Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod. Welcome to part 55 of Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 5. And, well, it's the weekly challenges again. Let's see what they are. Apologies, by the way, if you can hear that in the background. You probably won't, but, neighbours doing some construction work, kind of. Right, so we've got 6 days remaining. We've got a Chimney Cup on the new track. We've got a World Rally Challenge. Great. We got a Lamborghini Gallardo 1 MiG, which is the new car that they've got available. We've got a hypercar parade, so we might actually be able to drive the Lamborghini in it. I don't know. It's a Venmo's in the picture. That's all right. And then we've got the World Touring Car 700. So 500,000 credits for completing this. Right, well, we're going to start with the Chimney Cup, so we're going to have to get in the chimney, aren't we? I can't drive it because it's got the wrong tyres, apparently. Let's put racing medium tyres on it, because that's totally the kind of thing that a Jimny would have on. And this is the first time I've driven this track since, well, Gran Turismo 6. Was it in Gran Turismo Sport? I don't know. I never played Gran Turismo Sport. Oh, this is a bad camera. There we go. We'll go in first person for a change. There is a slight jump there. Not as much as there used to be, because they don't want to make everyone laugh about the Gran Turismo physics. Oh my god, this thing handles like crap. I forgot how bad this thing handles. Don't go in front of me. Yeah, this... I don't know if the car was always this bad. It probably was, but like, I don't remember if the car was always this bad, or if it's something to do with the new suspension that they've kind of messed up with. Because there has been a little bit of a glitch with the latest. I think it's just the car, the way it just lurches forward whenever you hit the brakes, to be honest. But that is also suspension related. The speed, we're doing 70 miles an hour. They've changed the pit lane on this track as well. Thank God, because the pit lane was literally, people said it could have been its own separate track. It was legit ridiculous, the pit lane on this track. I didn't intend to hit him. I don't think I'm getting a clean race bonus on this, I'll be honest. Ooh, a Greece. Person from Greece. I forgot what the like country term would be. Oh god, that was horrible. You know how like you say Spaniard for like someone from Spain? I don't know what it is for Greece. I believe this is Belgium. A lot of interesting flags that we're seeing here then. I think the guy in third is from the Netherlands. Oh god, as I horribly mistimed that corner, I need to get better at that corner. I got the fastest lap again. Sorry, by the way, if I look all sweaty. It's because I am all sweaty. Yeah, it's hot again. But you're just going to kind of have to deal with that for like future Gran Turismo as well. It's summer. Kind of how that works. I am cooling down a bit, though. That's... I don't even have the fan on, I'm just cooling down a bit because I've changed to shorts. That's too much information, but you know. We're doing 80 miles an hour now. I'll show you the cars that are available, by the way. In this latest update. Obviously, it won't be the latest update for you guys, because these come out like several months afterwards, but like, this was the July update, so if you've kind of forgotten what cars were in the July update, I shall show you. Come on, turn. I actually want to get around it. I always feel like I was terrible on this corner in previous Gran Turismos as well. There we go, I managed to actually get around it without hitting anything. But yeah, I don't think we're getting clean race bonus on this. Or maybe it'll be nice, because that is quite a twisty section of track. Who knows? The braking on this is ridiculous. I'll be honest. I mean, let's have a look at this while we've got like 11 seconds. Well, actually, we'll wait for the corner. Oh, right. I just realised what they've done. They've made the tunnel because you used to drive through the tunnel. They've made the tunnel the pit lane. Okay. I mean, that's a shame because I actually like driving through the tunnel, but okay. Whatever. Right, let's... Yeah, you see how, like, hard the front of the car goes? Down that is ridiculous. Maybe that's realistic. I don't know. It just seems kind of dumb to me. Right, we've got one event completed, so we get 100,000 credits at least for that. So we might not get... Oh, we did get the clean race bonus. That's okay. So we actually got a lot more money for that. Okay, so I will show you now in a second, before we move on to the next weekly challenges, what the cars that they added were in this update. Because, I mean, there's other videos showing it, but I just thought it'd be a nice kind of thing. So, in the used car dealership, bear in mind that 2 of these cars you can also get in the new car dealership. But yeah, there's the Ferrari 430 Scuderia 07, the BMW M397, which I've already bought, which you may notice, and then the Lamborghini Gallardo LP 56408. These, the Ferrari and the Lamborghini you can also get new. There's only cars that are earlier than 2000 that actually show up in the that are exclusive to the used car dealership. Oh, okay. I should probably pick up this Honda Civic at some point as well when I do a little bit of grinding for credits later. I also need to pick up this Lamborghini Countach, which I noticed yesterday, but I, don't really have the credits for, but we will eventually do that. Right, there's a new car in the Legend car dealership, which is this new Subaru Impreza rally car. And I need to get this McLaren F1. Don't think that's going to happen. I can't believe this is still here. I'm going to be honest, I thought this would have been sold by now. But it is not. Did I... Hang on, I need to check. Did I actually pick up the... Cobra? I think I did pick up the Cobra. I will have to check my garage a second. Hang on. I'm pretty sure I picked up the Shelby Cobra. Change car. Is it there? It'll be under Shelby, not under Subaru. Look at all these Subarus. Yeah, there, I did pick it up. Right, okay. Because I needed that for, I needed that for an extra menu. Right, okay. Grand Central. There's 2 cars that are exclusive to Grand Central. Okay, so it'll be under Asia. We've got a new car under Genesis, which is a boring old Gran Turismo, because, Vision Gran Turismo concept, because we totally need that. And then we got the new Ferrari and the new Lamborghini, which I'll show you. And you may have noticed that the other one was the roof. There we go. So there's the new Ferrari. That's the price of it new. So getting it used is a little bit better. And there's a new Lamborghini Gallardo. And then here's the new roof that looks a lot like a Porsche, because that's how roofs are. But yeah, I might end up picking that up for the hypercar parade, perhaps. I don't know. I will at least drive it in some capacity, because I do like roofs. Because because you could never drive Porsches in games other than made by EA. World Rally Challenge. I mean, this is specifically just added so that we can have the we can drive the new thing, isn't it? But we're not going to be driving that. We're going to be using it by performance points here. Let's see what is compatible. I guess I drove the Focus. In this, I guess, I don't know. But I think the intention was for me to buy the Impreza. This. I will buy the Impreza, but God, yeah, this... I remember this being awful. Now that I think about it. I also had to laugh. Didn't I have to add dirt tyres to this thing? Which was the stupidest thing ever, because why the hell did a rally car not come with dirt tyres? I don't know, but it didn't. Come on. God, get out. I mean, I love how there's a Honda NSX rally car. Like, come on, really? I mean, maybe that actually does exist, but that just, to me, seems... Like, the Honda NSX is supposed to be a supercar, and they've made a rally version, really? I don't care about the clean race bonus on the rally stuff. I mean, I didn't care about it in the last episode with the Red Bull thing as well. Those were just ridiculous. Still not happy about that. I mean, I don't even think the AI can handle cornering of some of these. Come on. Out the way. Being so mean to the AI. And yet, at the same time, I do not care. Ford Mustang rally car. Okay, yeah, totally. Oh, that was not what I intended to do. Somehow, I don't think we're going to get the fastest lap. I also hate the fact that when you go in the air, the camera just really cannot deal with it in the chase cam. And yet... basically, you know, it kind of expects you to use the chase cam for rallying, because could you imagine trying to do this in first person? Well, I'm going to try and do it in first person. I think it's a bit stupid to try and do this in first person, because you are basically... you're not really in control of the wheels when you do this. And you can't see where the jump, like when you jump where it is, and, you know... I've been playing a bit, because Forza... I mean, I know Forza Horizon is an arcadey one, and this is a simulation one, even though it's actually simcade, it's not true simulation. It tries to be, but it's never going to be a proper simulation. And I think everyone that's like a Gran Turismo fan is like knows that it's going to be the best you're going to get on consoles, but it's never going to be like, because you got to deal with people like me that are using controller and all that, you're never going to be able to just say, you need a wheel for this, it needs to be like, you know, you need this high-end racing wheel and this rig and whatever, you know, like on PC simulators. Yeah, I got the fastest lap. Imagine how fast I can be when I don't have to deal with the AI blowing me down. But yeah, I've been playing Forza Horizon 5 and one of the deals again, because they, like Gran Turismo, they added a bunch of stuff. So, even though I finished the game, obviously, when I came back to it, because what happened is, when I bought my Xbox Series X, it came with Forza Horizon 5 and the 2 expansion packs for it. So the Hot Wheels expansion and the Rally expansion. So I was always intending that I would go back to the game and do those expansions at some point. But obviously, getting the Series X with those 2 games kind of fixed that problem, because it meant I didn't really have to buy them. And yeah, so I've been playing a little bit of the Rally expansion. I've completely done all the Hot Wheels stuff. But yeah, I've been doing the Rally stuff, and I have to say, maybe this is more realistic. But I tell you what, I was having a lot of fun with the Rally stuff in Forza Horizon, and I'm going to be honest, Rally in Gran Turismo. I've never had fun with it. Even going back to like Gran Turismo 3, I never really particularly liked it. I've always felt it's kind of... It's just not been good. That's just my opinion, but yeah, I've never particularly liked rallying in Gran Turismo. I think I said that when I did the event in this game. I was like, there's no, you know, don't like it, never liked it. And I'm pretty sure I said the same when it was in, was it in, I'm trying to remember if it was in Gran Turismo 6. It must have been. There must have been rally in Gran Turismo 6. Although, saying that, I can't actually remember it, but there's no way it wasn't. But that's a big jump. Come on, drift. There we go, that was the finish line. I wasn't even sure where the finish line would be. 65. I got the clean race bonus, I think. I'm not sure. Probably not, but I don't think it actually said clean race bonus, so that's, yeah. Whatever, doesn't matter. Why do I always exit out instead of doing the thing? Right, I'm going to leave that till last because I'm going to get the 2 cars. Oh, I want to point out, before I go into that, they've ruined my thingy car. They've ruined my Honda NSX with the suspension changes because it changes the PP. Got a hypercar. Got a bunch of hypercars to drive now. I can actually drive my Aston Martin Valkyrie 21 or my... You know what? I'm going to drive the Ferrari. Because we're going to drive Lamborghini later, aren't we? So 7 laps in the hypercar parade. Let's do it. I had to get this. So may as well drive it. I mean, I had to get the... What's this track? I just realised I just drove this track in the Red Bull cars. And yet it's so much better at slower speeds. Hello. You and your Bugatti. Ford GT. Right, can you get out of the way? I didn't intend to clip you like that, but I did. I mean, this thing feels heavy. I'll say that. I mean, look at that understeer. And oh my god, okay, the track must just be terrible. I mean, there, because did you see that drift? This is what I was doing in the Red Bull kart. If you haven't watched the previous episode, it was always those 2 sharp corners there. I was doing that. And this one. Yeah, the track just must be really, really slippy in a certain section. I get past you. Get past the Veyron. We haven't got the fastest lap, but it doesn't matter. And we actually cut across here like we were in the thing. Yes, but it doesn't gain us any time. Didn't want to really hit the Jaguar, but I ended up doing it. I don't think I'm going to try and do that shortcut because there's no point. It made sense in the other race, but with the Red Bull, because people said to do that. It's the only way really of winning. But like literally, that was on GT Planet. Can't get angry at me when people on GT Planet are like, "Yep, that's the only way of winning." Same with the Red Bull stuff in Gran Turismo 6. Like, there was a thing on Silverstone where you had to cut the corner, and it was basically the only way of winning. Complete. Like, this is why I don't think the Red Bull stuff should be in Gran Turismo, and quite frankly, I don't think the Vision Gran Turismo stuff should be in Gran Turismo either. I've never been a big fan of this. Like, I understand what they're doing. They're trying to push the limits and all that, but it's... I would much rather, right, they model real life... Like, people complain there's not enough cars in this game. There's not enough variety of events and all that. And what do they do pretty much every single update? Oh, let's add a new Vision Gran Turismo car. Okay, cool, but it's not a production car that people want. People play Gran Turismo because they want to drive a car that they either can't drive in real life, or they want to drive an absolute shitbox that they, you know, they want to start with a used car and work the way... Like, that's what I feel is wrong with this game. It's still fun, don't get me wrong, but, like, this is what I feel is wrong with, like, this game. And maybe, I think Gran Turismo Sport will probably be similar. I've never actually played that. But, like, I feel like, basically, I feel like it's... That's what's wrong, because the previous Gran Turismo was like 3, 4, even like the little bit of 5 that I played when it came out, and then I got rid of it for Gran Turismo 6. But that was when I was really on my 360 instead of my PS3. Which is quite funny, because these days I play my PS3 a lot more than my Xbox 360, because my Xbox 360 is, like, really, really... Like, the disk drive doesn't work. So, yeah. Anyway, right, so... I feel like that's what's wrong with Gran Turismo 7, though. It's like, those games... I mean, Gran Turismo 6, you had to start with the Honda Fit, right? But the rest of them, you went in and you went to the used car dealership. You had, like, 10,000 credits. You found an absolute crap box that, you know, was the kind of thing that you saw yourself buying, maybe, as like a 17-year-old first passing your test, if that. Like, maybe it might have even been too good for that, right? And you go, and then you took it racing, and eventually you earned enough money to yeah, you earned enough money to basically work your way up to these super fast type of cars. And it seems like with Gran Turismo 7, we just kind of lost that. I've said it before. Where's the Nissan Micra? Where's the Peugeots? You know, the 106. You know, absolute crap boxes that, like, teenagers drive as their first cars in Europe. Like, they're not... They were in previous games, but they're not in this. Actually, to be fair, the Peugeot might not have been, but, like... The Micra it was called the Marsh. It was sold in Japan. It was in previous games. Why is it not in this? And then they just add, like, a Vision Gran Turismo car every single update. And all the, like, Gran Turismo YouTubers that I have subscribed to, even they're, like, maybe they were cool with it at the start, But even now, like, they're like, really? They have to add another one? And it's probably just real easy for Polyphony, because, like, with a car like this, you gotta go to the place, you gotta take pictures of it, you gotta put it on a dyno machine, you gotta do all this. With a Vision Gran Turismo car, you just basically, they make a 3D model of it in the computer, they send it over and they tell them what the specs will be. They don't have to actually make the damn things, to my knowledge. That would be absolutely ridiculous if they have to make them. To be fair. I don't if they do, I don't know how the Polyphony got all the car companies to actually agree to do that, because that would be a lot of money for like very little benefit, because I don't think they get shown off anywhere. Well, hell, they've added Skoda. They added a Skoda Vision Gran Turismo. Oh god, they added a Skoda Vision Gran Turismo, right? It's the only car Skoda has in the game. Fine, maybe they're adding more Skodas. I don't know, right? But the whole thing about it is, add the Skoda Superb or the Octavia, right? Because that's like basically the, well, I know like London taxis exist, but like outside of London, the Skoda Octavia is basically the taxi, right? It's like the Ford Crown Victoria of UK taxis, because the Octavias are like cheap and they're super reliable, and they do like hundreds of thousands of miles. Like, when Skoda, like, to put this into perspective, right? It's always taxi drivers buying used Skodas on online from people, because obviously Skoda sell them to actual people as well, not just taxi drivers, brand new, right? So like, you'll see that like Skodas, they hold their value because people know that they can sell them to taxi drivers as lightly used, even though they've done like 80,000 miles or whatever. Because like a taxi driver will, like the Octavias will have done like 350,000 miles in the same amount of time. It's ridiculous, right? They hold their value incredibly well. Why is that not in the game? I want to drive a Skoda Octavia taxi in this game. They've added a bloody ambulance. They add all these safety cars that you can't actually, you know, what's kind of the point? Let me drive a bloody UK taxi. Come on, Gran Turismo. Come on, Polyphony. You know you want to. To be fair, what I actually want them to do is I want them to add, and this is going to be, some people will be like, what? Why? I want them to add the Nissan Duke, and it's one of the ugliest cars. Well, actually, to be fair, at the same time, you got to add the Fiat Multipla if you're going to add an ugly car. But yeah, the Nissan Duke, right? The reason why I want to is because Nissan made like a version of it. They never sold them, but they did make them. They made the Duke R, which is where they put the Skyline, well, not Skyline, they put like a Nissan GTR engine in it. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I didn't get a clean race bonus for that. That's a shame. Oh, got a 5-star roulette ticket for the driving marathon, and I got the credit ticket. Right. Fine, whatever. I guess I must have... maybe it was some cut in the track. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Right, let's do the World Touring Car 700. Which we've already done. And we can't... Oh, wait, it has to be under 6... It has to be 600, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean... What did I drive in this? Must have been this, right? It must have been this Porsche. Sorry, my nose has decided. Oh, 10 laps. Of course, it's Gran Turismo. It always wants to make one of these really long. Thing is, we're also going to have to worry about fuel. So let's check our fuel consumption. So we can do 5 laps. That's okay. I think. Maybe I'll put my fuel map on 6. It doesn't really matter. And the thing is, my microphone is actually kind of in the way of looking at the fuel gauge. So that's why I did that. Maybe I should go in first person. There we go. Although that hasn't actually changed anything, but still. Can I get past this guy? I guess not. Come on. Okay, I'm going in this view. Yeah, this is actually quite a good view for the Porsche. Oh, look, there's a new Porsche. I'm going to slipstream behind. Thing is, these guys should hopefully... We've actually got 5 more laps, so we can actually do 7 laps. Oh, I didn't want to clip the Lamborghini, but I did. That's going to be an expensive repair bill. Honda NSX of some kind. Ford Mustang. Subaru Impreza. WRX actually. Okay, fine, whatever. You know it's an Impreza, really. Mitsubishi Lancer. Didn't even know they still made these, to be honest. I have not seen one in years. Maybe they just don't sell them in the UK anymore. Although I'm sure that said 16, so that might actually make sense. Oh god, I overshot that massively. Get back on the track. It didn't tell me to brake, I'll tell you that much. We're in 10th though, that's alright. We can work our way to first place. Effectively by just waiting for them to pit. Because they're going to have to pit. Okay, there's a BMW M4. I almost said M3 there. To be fair, they do look quite similar. I'm not even going to bother with that because it tells you. You know what it is. I try to do it before it tells me. Okay, what's this? It's a Mazda of some kind. Don't know much about Mazdas. Mazda 3, okay. This is a Lexus. Again, don't know much about Lexuses. This is a Toyota Supra. And then this is a Genesis GI80 or G70 or whatever it says there. Only know that because it tells me. Again, I overshot that massively. Probably something to do with the speed coming down, obviously. I'm going to try and do better. Obviously, I'm not going to get the clean race bonus now for going into... Well, actually, no. As long as I don't hit them, I think I'll be fine. So I guess on the previous one, I must have been hitting them just hard enough to not get me clean race bonus. Oh god, that was certainly a clip. Stay out the way. Viper. Oh god, I'm losing the back end. Yep. Honestly, I might go in for a pit on lap 5. I'm going to stay behind this guy, actually. And let go of the accelerator as well. There we go, made it round that corner. What, are you in a Suzuki Swift? Or is it a BMW? No, it's a Suzuki Swift, okay. Well, I'm staying behind him. Even though he's going super slow. I don't even know where the pit lane entrance is. That's why. I can see that the pit lane's there, so it must be before the corner. I'm guessing. Come on. Technically, I have another 3 laps. I want to. We shall see. I'm going to see if this guy pits, to be fair. If he doesn't pit, I'm not pitting. I'm gonna hang back a bit. No, that's the pit lane entrance. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just wait for this guy to pit. Because we're still gaining on the bloody guy in 3rd. This AI is probably thinking, why are you not overtaking? Like, I'm getting this close to him, and I'm not going in for the overtake. I was losing the back end slightly again. He's gonna have to pit, this guy. He's gonna have to. There's no way this thing has enough fuel to... Okay. Well. We're doing one more lap. And quite frankly... Are some of them going in for fuel? I don't think they are. That is so... Maybe those cars have a better fuel tank. I don't know. That is so weird. Like, literally none of them are going in for fuel either. Oh god, as I lose the back end again. Maybe I need to actually buy a GR4 car. I just assumed they were going for a pit, because... God, as I go off the track again. Yep, please refuel. Gonna have to. Okay, pit lane entrance is here. Racing soft tyres. Oh no, the AI is also... Wow, the AI is on 0 fuel. Only other AI going in. Nope, one of them's driving just straight round. God, how long is this pit lane? I hate this shit. Fill me up. Although, to be fair, I think these other cars are going to have to... Is it on auto drive? Yes, it's on auto drive. I forgot how... There we go. It didn't say auto drive on screen. That was weird. Right, going in full speed. Come on. Oh, God. Guy in first is way ahead. This guy drove me. He only put in half a tank of fuel. But it doesn't matter. We're going for full power. And you'll probably have to fill up now. Anywhere. With luck. He'll have been an idiot. And he'll have... Oh, God. Off the track again. Yep, he has to fill up. Dummy. Should have pitted with the rest of us. And the other guy. Bye. Oh yeah, as if the Dodge Viper would have more fuel than this thing. Oh, there's all the others that didn't have to pit, having to pit now. Like, that's the stupid thing about, like, the AI in this game. Like, granted, maybe it's because it's on easy, but it's like, their pit strategy is, like, terrible. Granted, to be fair, mine was there. I probably could have done it at, like, you know, done it a lap earlier, and yeah, I would have been down all of them. They would have all overtook me. But then half of them would have had to pit. And then the other half would have had to pit on the next lap. Whereas I would have still had you know, most of a full tank of fuel. Again, not good on that corner. Don't know what it is. I don't think I've ever been good on that corner in other games either. It's very deceptive. And hopefully we will get the clean race bonus, but I'm not expecting it. Oh. Lost the back end slightly in that corner. Didn't seem like it, but it felt like it in the controller. Can I actually get around this corner without messing up this time? Come on. Yep. Also, I'm surprised the headlights aren't on. Oh, I've got a horn in this. I forgot. I mapped the thing to... Oh, the headlights are on. I just couldn't tell. That was weird. That's awkward. Why aren't the headlights on? They're just not very bright. Yeah, I didn't get a clean race bonus again. Probably because I went off the track so many times. I think it's a little bit... Okay, what I need to do is I'm going to go into the used car dealership. I'm going to get those 2 cars. Purchase. No, don't want to get into it. And I want to get into this. Do I want to change this car? Yes. And I could get the Lamborghini Countach, but I'm not going to. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly check, make sure. Why did I do it in here? Oh boy, it tells me anywhere. Okay, the oil is fine. Right, whatever. Really, I actually want to get 2 Lamborghini Galados at some point. Because I want to modify one of them. So it's the Balboni edition. And you have to be in the Lamborghini anyway for this. Okay. This is a different version of this track. Right. Five laps. Don't think we have to worry about fuel. Oh, we don't. Oh god, I'm not used to that corner. I am. I'm used to that corner. It's just, I guess, not in this car. We normally go that way, but we're not going that way this time. I'm not used to this track, I'll be honest. Technically, it's the Gallardo, but I'm not going to pronounce it the proper way because, quite frankly, if this channel ever becomes monetized, I think it's technically YouTube would not be clever enough to actually work out what I'm saying. So I will always call it the Gallardo. I did it back in Most Wanted and Carbon. Although actually I don't know if Carbon's out yet, but you know, like I've always called it the Gallardo. Oh god, that is bright pink. Also, this thing had done 18,000 miles. Actually, to be fair, for a 2008 car, it's like a sports car. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I say sports car, it's a supercar, you know what I mean? But it was a budget one. If that's even technically a possible thing to say. Oh, I didn't want to hit you, but I did. Ah, well. That happened. Yeah, I have to say, I understand why a lot of people race in this view. Oh, God. Losing it. Thing is, I don't know if we can actually make this thing rear-wheel drive. Oh, God. Brake. Because that's the real way of making the Balboni edition. You have to have it rear-wheel drive. You also have to reduce the amount of horsepower it has. Because it was a bit of a handful with the 560. I think it's 550, so it's got 10 less horsepower. Bye. You've clearly modified yours. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, he was actually still behind me. I'll be honest, this thing does handle a bit like a boat. At low speeds, anyway. All Lamborghinis seem to do that. I had that issue with the Aventador in Gran Turismo 6. It was a one-make race that was like a coffee break challenge. And I ended up doing the entire coffee break challenge just completely muted, and the entire video was like I don't know if it was an hour, like I think it was like an hour long, right? And I was just like, you know, I'm gonna test this as an experiment. I'm just gonna release this video. I basically did an intro at the start where I was like, I'm not doing any commentary here. I'm literally just gonna play the game. It's just gonna be the footage with no commentary. I just want to see how this does on the channel, and it did okay, which I don't know how to take that, you know, like, thanks. Eventually we're going to catch up to this guy. I will be surprised if there's also not a Need for Speed Most Wanted skin for this vehicle already. In fact, I'm going to have a look at that basically immediately afterwards in the showroom. There will be no way there isn't one for this car. It'll probably be crap because it's only just come out, but, you know, a lot of people were expecting that there'll be a Most Wanted skin for the car already. Break. Hit him. Now I remember this course. This is the course I had to drive the very early on in the game when I was driving the Renault. I think it was the Clio, I could be wrong. But like, yeah, I was driving that and I couldn't win no matter what I did. The car just couldn't catch up, even though it was a very early race in the game. I was like, what? Right. AI is actually keeping up with me, but that's understandable. It is a one-make event. I think it might have been the European Sunday Cup or something. I could be wrong on that. I'll have a look once we exit out of this. We win this race. Looks like it's going to happen. Don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but it does look like it's going to happen. Is this where we join the actual other cars? I've not actually noticed. No, there it is. Right. Let's go. And across the line, sideways. Just because I wanted to do that. Oh, and then the AI just completely whacked in the back of me. Didn't even get a clean race bonus for that. Okay. Whatever, don't care. Exit out of this. Not bothered. I mean, yes, I would love to get the clean race bonus, but... let's, was it this? No, it's the European Sunday Cup 400. Yes, it was this. I ended up getting first, but, like, the first attempt at it, it was terrible. Right. We have some special gifts, obviously. Yeah, obviously. Gifts. Credit ticket. Credit ticket. Credit ticket. Roulette ticket. You give me the... It's going to give me it, isn't it? It's going to give me the Citroen one. I don't need it. I don't need the invitation. I want the invitation for the Porsche. If there was anything you were going to give me... That's the only one I don't have, Porsche. And a lot of people saying I don't have the Porsche one. Right. How much is the roof? Although the roof is technically available to purchase anytime. Where's this bloody stupid Citroen? I already have. There it is. I've noticed that all the invitations are European manufacturers. Yeah, it's for this, which I already have. Great. Thank you. Right, how much is this roof again? I didn't see. For instance, we'll see if we have enough at the end. I don't think we will, actually. But we're going to go in Legend Car Dealership. Get the 500,000. Not 500,000, you know, get the Impreza rally car that was slightly more than 500,000. 650,000 credits. Right, don't want to drive it yet. One thing I do need to do is I need to remove this from my wish list. And really, I should end up getting this, but I'm not going to be grind enough credits to get that. Not with buying the Lamborghini Countach as well. I'm buying any car that shows up that I haven't got in the used car dealership. I'm getting this crappy Civic that I love how earlier on I was like, oh, we need shit boxes. And then I get one and I'm like, I'm probably never going to drive it. But that's, to be fair, it's the end of the game now. I'll pick up the Lamborghini Countach. And I'll probably pick up the roof if I have enough money. I do have enough money, but I'm going to grind for a little bit of credits later. And then I'll pick up the roof. So, yeah. I've been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 55 of Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 5. And I hope to see you next time for more, which will probably be, you know, the next set of weekly challenges, to be honest. Because the only thing we really, I mean, there's missions and stuff that we can do and license tests, but I guess let me know if you want to see me do those. But yeah, for the moment, I think it's just going to be the weekly challenges. But yeah. What's this, actually? Hang on. Let's see what this is. Viewers campaign. What's the viewers campaign? Oh, I'm not really bothered about watching that. Anyway, alright, anyway. Right, so yeah. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra.